Well, good afternoon and welcome to Jay Stadium in Merrill. It's high school football on this Saturday afternoon here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Tom King. Thanks for joining us here. Braden Bullis, my producer-engineer here this afternoon for this great Northern Conference matchup between the Wausau East Lumberjacks coming in with a record of 2-4 and Merrill 4-2 on the season as they come in to play their homecoming game here this afternoon. And I'll tell you what, there are a few schools that do homecoming like Merrill does. You can see on the field right now the Silver M Club, which is a number of former Merrill football players who are here today for homecoming, welcoming the Merrill Blue Jays squad, this year's squad, onto the field. And then we'll get set to go here. The Lumberjacks come in with a win over Medford 31-8 and are still hoping to make the playoffs with a late run here this season. Merrill has outscored their opponents 146-106 in their games so far this season, and they've got some tough matchups coming up against Tomahawk on the road and Rhinelander to finish the regular season, so they're hoping to get a win here on homecoming. Our game and pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston. They've been providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years with a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, and also on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. We'll come back with some lineups and the opening kickoff on the way. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium. Our lineups are brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. East won the toss. They elected to defer to the second half. Merrill will go on offense first, led by quarterback Cole Rudai. Some of the other names you'll hear called a lot here this afternoon will be Hunter Opper, Kanan Yankee, also Noah Klug, Keelan Allen, another player on Merrill who will see the ball a lot here this afternoon. Lumberjacks have sophomore Cam Rye at quarterback now and count a lot on their senior running back Ian Stahl, one of the fastest players in the Great Northern Conference, and I would imagine the Lumberjacks will try to get him the football as much as they possibly can, but Merrill will go on offense first, and East is getting set to kick it off here. Handling the kickoff duties for East is Gio Gomez. And now the ball blows off the tee. Lots of sunshine here today. It's a very hot day, but it's breezy as well. There's a strong cross breeze here at Jay Stadium on this artificial turf field. There are some clouds moving in, so the sun should go away in a little bit, but it is a warm one here today for early October. We're promised, though, that the temperatures are going to cool off starting on Monday, so this may be the last weekend where it's going to be hot. Now an onside kick attempt, and Merrill loses the handle on it but is able to fall on it, and they'll have the football. Lumberjacks try to catch the Blue Jays napping, and it'll be Ryder Remington who will recover that onside kick, and the Blue Jays will have good field position to start this opening possession. As you can see, the Blue Jays in all blue jerseys, blue pants, white numerals, white helmets. The Lumberjacks wearing their red pants and white jerseys with red helmets and red numerals. Blue Jays come to the line. Tight formation, wing right. Rudai will operate out of the pistol. They're going to hand it off and try the right side, and some positive yardage before being knocked out of bounds. Going to be close to the first down. He got it out near the 45-yard line of the Lumberjacks. Going to be short by about a yard on the carry.
Short for the Jays.
And they're going to hand it off again. Bouncing it outside. Positive yardage down the sideline. Now cutting it back. Big yardage down in East Territory near the 25-yard line on the carry. Kanan Yankee. And he picks up a first down and a lot more.
Cash seatbelt. It's enough for a Merrill Blue Jay. First down.
About 21 yards on the carry for Yankee. And the Blue Jays on the move here early. 1st and 10 from the Lumberjack 25. They're going to hand it off and try the left side this time, and not going to get there. Good pursuit by the Lumberjacks. Stops the rushing attack from Kalen Allen. On the stop for the Lumberjacks, Aiden Kildee. Looked like Henry Moss was in on that stop as well. It's going to be second out, a loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15. Tight formation again. Receivers stacked to the right. And the quarterback's going to keep it this time. This is Rudai. He's got a running lane. Gets it outside. It's going to be tackled by Caden Meverton, but not before he gets a big gain short of the first down. Got it down to about the 18-yard line.
3rd and 2.
Pickup of 13 on the carry for the quarterback, Rudai. 3rd down and a couple here for the Blue Jays. Opening possession of the game, no score here at Jay Stadium. They're going to hand it off, cuts it back inside, and going to have first down yardage on the carry. I believe that's Kanan Yankee. And he picks up a first down with about 3. It's another first down for the Blue Jays inside the Lumberjack 15. Ball marked at the 14-yard line. And Rudai's going to keep it again. Now he cuts it back. He gets a couple before he's gang tackled.
Rudai the carry.
Down near the 12 or 13-yard line. Pickup of about 2 on that.
Stop was by number 47. Kildee.
Aiden Kildee on the tackle. 2nd down and 8 for Merrill. They can get a first down just inside the 5-yard line. Lumberjack defense has shown a tendency to bend but not break. And they're going to have to come up here. Now they hand it off, try the right side. Cutting it back, not much there. Lost his footing and went down. That was Yankee as he tried to cut. Got it inside the 10 to about the 8. Going to be short of the first down. Picked up about 4 on that. And it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down. 4
and about 4. Warm day today. You're going to have to stay hydrated in this one, especially on that artificial turf where the temperature is usually, 10, 15 degrees hotter. Rudy's going to hand it off. Delayed handoff up the middle, bouncing it, and then not going much. Good job by the Lumberjacks of holding their lanes that time on the delayed handoff to Yankee, and he got knocked down for no gain, so call it 4th down and about 4. Big play early in this contest. Our game brought to you in part by Brickner's of Wausau, proudly serving Wausau and the surrounding community since 1945. Fourth and 4. Rudy's going to keep it, and he is not going to get there. Knocked down short, and the Lumberjacks will take over on downs. And just like we've seen so many times this year, the East defense bends but does not break, and the Lumberjacks take over on the stop on the 4th down play. So we'll get our first look at the Lumberjack offense here this afternoon. Our game brought to you by Peterson Kramer Funeral Home, committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Cam Rye, the starting quarterback. He got the start last week for the first time this season for the Lumberjacks. They've got some veteran offensive linemen in front of him, including Logan Glavinsky, who's headed to play college football at UW-Eau Claire. Marcus Turner's in there, Elijah DeMoss, Turner's Inc., Jackson Gumbert. Up front, Meverton and Moss, the receivers, Ian Stahl in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to Stahl, and he's going to be knocked down after getting back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play or on the first run of the game for Ian Stahl.
Stopped by number 44, Noah Klug.
Second down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Meverton comes to the near side along with Henry Moss. Stahl behind Rye out of the gun. Man comes in motion, and they're going to play action. Rye wants to throw. Now he steps up. He gets knocked down, and he's going to be sacked near the 1 yard line. He survived the initial hit, but then another Blue Jay player came in there.
Followed up by number 44, Noah Klug.
Noah Klug wrapped him up and dropped him. They're going to mark him down at the 2. A loss of about 5 on that, and it's going to be third down and long here for the Lumberjacks. So Rye's going to operate out of the gun in his own end zone. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off to Stahl. He breaks one tackle, but gets it out across the 5, and that's about it. And it'll be a punting situation here for the Lumberjacks. Our game brought to you in part by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. So Caden Meverin will stand in his own end zone to punt this one away. Merrill should get great field position here. They've got one man back deep. Low snap. Meverton gets it away. It's a good punt. And it's going to take an east bounce as they let it go, and it's going to roll all the way down to the 18, make that the 16-yard line. Meverton punting from his own end zone and gets it all the way to the opposite 16. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Ball's the 17.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Tom King back here at Jay Stadium in Merrill. Timeout was on the field for a water break on this hot day on the turf. They're going to give them a few breaks during the game for water, which is a good idea. 5:48 to play, first quarter, no score. Great punt by Meverton, and Merrill let it roll, and it took a huge east roll of about 35 yards. So instead of having great field position, the Blue Jays will start from their own 17. And now we're going to get a flag, and we're going to get movement, I believe, up front. Or is that going to be against the Lumberjacks? It is going to be offside against East. That'll mark them off. Hard count caught the Lumberjacks crossing the line.
Defense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
1st and 5 here for Merrill. And they come right back to the line. Might call the same play they had already called. Rudai out of the gun. And he's going to keep it. Try the left side. He's got a lane. And he's going to be knocked down hard as he crosses the 25-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Blue Jays.
47-1 combined for the tackle.
And Kildee in on the stop along with Meverton. They're going to mark it at the 29-yard line. Going to be first and 10 for Merrill from there. The clouds have moved in, giving both the players and the fans a little bit of relief here. You don't expect to have temperatures like this on October, what is it today, the 4th? 5th? 4th? Rudai, handoff. They try the right side. Some running room. Now a cutback. Flag flies in. Going to be a hold, I would imagine. That's probably coming back.
19 on the carry. 4 in the stop. There's laundry in the field.
Yankee on the carry for Merrill, but I believe that's coming back. The flag's thrown in an area where it's usually holding. And as we've talked about so many times on these games, a holding call against the offense is just a tough penalty to come back from on a drive. They mark it off from the point of
another football game
the play.
The Badgers are currently losing to Michigan, 17-7. 13 minutes left in that contest.
Ball marked at the
a team called the Brewers
20-yard line.
Over the Cubs. A change in score. It's 6-1.
Blue Jays come to the line. And they're going to hand it off and try the right side again. Not much going that time. Lumberjack defense swarmed in on the initial stop. For East was Xander Klein. And Logan Glavinsky in there as well.
Second down.
Call it no gain on the play. And it'll be second down and 20. Blue Jays come to the line. Rudai's going to hand it off. They try the left side this time. That's Yankee again, I believe. He got a few, but not much.
Kenyon Yankee on the carry.
Got it across the 20 to about the 23.
Number 47, Kildee.
Logan Glavinsky, Aiden Kildee on the stop. Going to be third down and long. Ball's going to be marked at, they mark it down at the 24-yard line, so call it third down and about 15. We have not seen Merrill go to the air yet. Will they here? Yeah, he wants to throw. Rudai looking. He's got time. Now he rolls away from the pressure. He's got some running room. He pulls it down, and he's going to be knocked down, but short of the first down.
Rudai the carry.
He had a lot of space to run and picked up positive yardage, but he's going to be short of the first down by enough that it's going to be fourth down and probably a punting situation here for the Blue Jays. Going to be short of the first down by about 6 yards. And Merrill will look to punt it away. Meverton is back deep.
Bouchard ready to punt. Meverton back deep.
Alex Bouchard, the punter for the Blue Jays. Meverton's going to stand at his own 40-yard line. The wind's a crosswind here. It is blowing fairly stiffly. And the punt's away. It's a line drive. And Meverton is going to let it roll. It's going to roll dead around the 31-yard line. So the Lumberjacks will have decent field position at their own 31. We'll take a break. Come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component.
And we're back. Rye takes the snap, pitches out to Stahl, trying to get around the right side. He gets positive yardage before he gets nailed across the 35 to about the 37.
Number 8, Hunter Opper.
Opper on the stomp for Merrill. He picked up about 7 on that. Call it 2nd down and 3. Ian Stahl, if not the fastest guy in the Great Northern Conference, one of the top 2 or 3. And once he gets moving, they'd like to get the ball to him more in open space. He'll line up behind Rye again. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near side. Rye's going to pitch it to Stahl again, and he's going to be knocked down short of the first down. He got it to the 40, but it's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. Call it 3rd down and 1 for the Lumberjacks. They've tried the same play now twice in a row. Let's see if they do it again. Mutual of Wausau, one of our great sponsors. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Rye takes the snap. Inside handoff to Stahl this time. He gets the first down. Powers across the 40 to about the 42, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Lumberjacks move the chains.
First down.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Still no score in this one. Lumberjacks realistically have to win out to have a shot at the playoffs. Merrill with a good shot at the playoffs, although they've got 2 tougher games coming up, and they'd like to get a win here this afternoon to leave them some margin for error in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Rye out of the gun. And they hand it off. And now bouncing it outside. Positive yardage. Pounding ahead. Nice hard run. Nice blocking that time for Seefeld. He's the change-up back for the Lumberjacks, Cash Ryan Seefeld. And he picked up about 8 right there. Call it 2nd down and a couple. Ball marked right at midfield. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. As the clock winds down, 1 quarter in the books, and we are scoreless here at Jay Stadium. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium as we'll get set to start the second quarter. An extended break for more water for these players on this very hot afternoon on the artificial turf in Merrill. Lumberjacks have the football. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Ball right at midfield. Rye out of the gun. 3 receivers in the formation. He wants to throw this time, and he wants to throw deep. Good coverage out there, but it's going to be caught. Henry Moss makes the catch inside the 20-yard line.
Rye's pass is complete to number 5, Henry Moss.
Pickup of 32 on the pass and catch from Cam Rye to Henry Moss, and the Lumberjacks have a first down in Merrill territory now inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 18. There was good coverage that time, and I don't know if the defender didn't look up in time to see the ball. Moss went up and got it with good coverage. Now 4 receivers in the formation. Right out of the gun once again, Stahl behind him. They're going to pitch it to Stahl, and he is going to be dumped for a loss. Slicing in there for the Blue Jays to make the play.
Tackle behind the line by number 8,
Hunter Opper on the play. He sliced through. Nobody blocked him, and he came in and drops Stahl where he stood. And it's going to be a loss of 6 or 7 on that. Call it a loss of 7. It's going to be second down and 17. Lumberjacks had 3 receivers on that side of the field, but nobody blocked Opper, and he came right in and made the stop. 4 receivers in the formation again. Man comes in motion now. And now we're going to get a whistle and an illegal procedure call against the Lumberjacks. So after completing the long pass, they're starting to go backwards here. Our game brought to you in part by Great Lakes Cheese. If you're looking for a workplace that invests in you, join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter and careers are built to last. With competitive pay and benefits and a workplace culture that feels like home, there's never been a better time to apply. Learn more at greatlakescheese.com. Ball marked back at the 29-yard line now. It's going to be second down and 22. Once again, 4 receivers in the formation. Rye out of the gun. Man comes in motion. He wants to throw. Here comes the rush again. Rye throws. It's tipped. And is it intercepted? It is. But a flag flies in on the play. We'll see what the flag's all about. The ball was tipped and then intercepted by Noah Klug. But let's see what the penalty flag is about. It looked like it came after the interception. But we'll see. Might have been an ineligible man downfield. We'll see what that call is here. They're talking about it. It's going to be against the Lumberjacks, it looks like, maybe a hold. And so they're asking East what they want to do with it. So Lumberjacks may get the ball back here.
The penalty on the play is an illegal touch by offense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure why they were asking the Lumberjacks what they wanted to do on the penalty. They were over there talking to the East coaches. Instead, the penalty is against East, and Klug will have the interception, and Merrill has the football. First and 10 Blue Jays on their own 31. Once again, good pressure by the Blue Jay front. Ryan wanted to throw that ball before he was set, and the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and the diving interception made by Noah Klug. So the Blue Jays come to the line. Rudai going to keep it and try the right side. And he's going to pick up positive yardage out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Call it a pickup of 5 on the play. And it's going to be second down at about 5. Just under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Still no score in this Great Northern Conference matchup. Blue Jays really don't try to trick you. They're going to run the football, try to run the football down your throat and see if you can stop it. Rudai's going to try the left side this time. He's going to be knocked down short of the first down.
Rudai on the quarterback keeper.
Got it out to about the 38.
Third and short.
Going to be third down at about 3 for the Blue Jays. Henry Moss on the stop for the Lumberjacks. Blue Jays don't even put a wide receiver in the formation. They've got 3 running backs. Now a man goes in motion. They're going to hand it off, try the right side. There's a hole. First down yardage and more. Carrying it out across the 50-yard line on the carry, Kanan Yankee.
Stopped by Everton and Clyde.
14 on the carry for Yankee that time, and it's a first down for the Blue Jays into East territory at the 49-yard line. Tight formation again. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Big hole for Yankee again. And he gets it down inside the 45. Going to be knocked down at about the 41. Short of the first down, but a good pickup of about 8 on that for Yankee. And it's going to be second down and a couple.
Second and short.
The guys up front are going to earn their pay today, both on the offensive and defensive front, especially when Merrill's on offense, because they're just going to try to run it down your throat. And they line up tight again. Rudai delayed, and he takes it up the middle. Now Bott pops it to the right side. He's got first down yardage and more. Down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
Stop by number 4.
Pickup of 7 on the carry, and it's going to be a first down for Merrill at the 32-yard line. Back to the line they come. Rudai's going to keep it again, and he is going to be corralled, but he's going to pick up positive yardage as he gets it down inside the 30.
Stop by number 75, Blaschka. Second down.
To about the 27-yard line. Brett Blaschka, the senior, on the stop for the Lumberjacks, picked up about 5 on that, second and 5. We saw Merrill move the football on their first possession, although they had a shorter field. And then the East defense stiffened and turned it over on downs inside the 20-yard line. See what the Lumberjack defense can do here. Rudai again will take the snap. He wants to throw this time. Now he throws it. He's got a man, but he's going to be picked off. The ball was tipped. Or are they going to say yes? Interception. Lumberjack football inside the 10-yard line.
Intercepted by Meverden.
Meverden gets the interception for the Lumberjacks on the tipped pass. That ball floated a little bit in this stiff cross breeze. We'll take a quick break here. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Is a half-court shot a good investment strategy? Yeah, that's one question your bank will never ask. Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Your bank will also never call, email, or text asking for your username, password, or PIN. That's a total scammer move. Abbey Bank and the American Bankers Association are teaming up to help you spot scams, fight fraud, and protect your money. Think you can outsmart the scammers? Test your scam IQ at banksneverasksthat.com. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium where the Lumberjacks take over on the interception. You got to believe the Merrill coaches might be second-guessing going to the air after they were running the ball so successfully. First pass attempt of the game gets tipped and picked off inside the 10-yard line. Caden Meverden with the interception, and the Lumberjack offense will be back out there, and they're looking to get something going here. They have not been able to accomplish much today so far against this Merrill defense. Under center this time, and the handoff, and some running room, and out for first down yardage across the 20. I think that's Seafelt on the carry. Now let's see who that was.
Seafelt on the carry.
Yeah, it is Seafelt. Cash Ryan Seafelt straight up the middle, and he's quickly to the line. Working quickly, another quick handoff inside. And positive yardage out across the 25 to the 26. So after a first down pickup, they'll pick up 4 on that. Maybe 3, call it 3. Second down and 7.
Seafelt on carry. Klug on the stop. Second down.
Moss splits out wide to the left. Meverden on a wing to the right. Meverden comes in motion. They're going to hand it off to Meverden and try the jet sweep. He's able to get around the corner and then slips and falls down.
One on the carry. Pushed up by number 44.
They're going to say it's going to be no gain on it. Maybe a yard. Give him a yard on that as he slipped and went down. And it's going to be second down and about 6, maybe a long 6, with 5:48 to play here in the first half. Still no score. Meverden's got some speed, and it looked like he had some running room on the edge, but then he slipped and went down as he tried to make the cut. He's in the slot to the right. Rye, hard count, gets the snap. He wants to throw. Throws it across the middle. He's got a man. It's tipped and incomplete. They were trying to get it to Meverden. Good coverage there for Merrill by Remington Skick.
Pass was intended for number 1, Meverden. Broken up by number 12, Remington Skick.
And it's going to be fourth down in a punting situation here for the Lumberjacks. Good coverage by Skick on Meverden across the middle. Meverden's going to punt it away now.
Keelan Allen back to accept the punt.
Allen back for Merrill, standing at about his own 43-yard line. Snap is there, and now they're going to try a fake punt. Meverden's going to try to get the corner. He's not going to get there. Now he cuts it back, and now he's going to try to punt it, and it goes straight up in the air. And it is going to be, that was touched by Merrill. Was it touched or not? Lumberjacks are going to fall on it. Let's see if the officials can sort this one out. Meverden tried to run. When he saw he wasn't going to get the first down, he tried to punt it. It went straight up in the air and then took a bounce, and it looked like it might have been touched by one of the Blue Jays. The officials are talking about it. The Lumberjacks ended up falling on the football. How often do you hear that call? The punter recovered his own punt. Officials are still talking, and I'm sure the question they're asking is whether or not that ball was touched by the Blue Jays on the bounce. If it was, the East will get the football back here.
On the field, we have a legal kick. The ball is then touched by Merrill, recovered by Wausau East. And
It's going to be Lumberjack football. That's what happened. The kick, even though it was a poor kick, the kick was legal. And then it was touched by one of the Blue Jays on the bounce, and the Lumberjacks recovered. So a huge break for East. See if they can take advantage of it here. Meverden realized that Merrill had that corner covered. He wasn't going to get the edge. He wasn't going to get the first down, so he tried to punt it on the run. The ball went about straight up in the air and maybe 5 yards forward. But a break for the Lumberjacks as they get the ball back here. 4 receivers in the formation, 3 to the near side. Rye out of the gun. Man comes in motion. There's the snap. He wants to throw. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. He avoids it. Now he's going to pull it down and run with the football. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to take it out across the 25 to about the 28. Going to be short of the first down.
Tackle by number 63.
And all that running picked up about 8 yards. Call it second down and a couple. I'm sure some of these Silver M Club members from Merrill have been watching football for a long time. I'm not sure many of them have seen a play like we just saw on that punt, because I've been doing games for a long time, and I don't think I've ever seen that happen. We're going to get an injured player on the field. We'll take a break while they tend to him, and we'll come back. 5:27 to play first half. Still no score. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here at Blue Jay Stadium. The injured Merrill player, Peyton Hagenbusher, is able to walk off with help from one of his coaches. Looks like he's got some kind of foot or ankle problem.
In Milwaukee, a team called the Brewers has scored 8-1 compared to 1 by the Tyler Ups.
So it's second down and 2 for the Lumberjacks from their own 29-yard line. Right under center this time. They hand it to Stahl. He's kind of breaking outside. He's not going to get there. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped for a loss.
Stahl on the carry. Tackle by number 8, Hunter Opper, and number 44.
Making the initial hit for Merrill was Noah Klug. Hunter Opper finished it off.
3rd and short.
Okay, they gave him a little bit on that. He's just shy of the 30-yard line, so I'd call it 3rd down and a yard. Ian Stahl has not been able to break one yet. Only the longest run for Stahl today, 7 yards. He's going to take a pitch and try to get outside this time, and he won't do it. Run down in the backfield. Making the play. That number 2, Peyton Zimmerman.
Tackle by number 2, Peyton Zimmerman.
Peyton Zimmerman ran down Stahl in the backfield and dropped him for a loss.
It's 4th down.
And it's going to be 4th down. And you'd think East would punt from here, but as we saw the last time it was 4th down, we'll see. Looks like Tyler Kramer and the East coaches are talking about it here. They may call a timeout and decide what they want to do here on 4th down and short. They have not been able to move the football very well against this Merrill defense so far, and you sure wouldn't want to give Merrill a short field here with just 4 minutes remaining before halftime. Timeout, Lumberjacks will be back after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium. Our game brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Lumberjacks will line up to go for it here. And did they get a hard count? No, they're going to get an illegal procedure against East. That'll back them up 5. They were trying a hard count, trying to get Merrill offside. And a false start called on East. That'll back them up, and now the punt team will come in. Ridgetop Exteriors is one of our great sponsors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. So Meverton will stand at the 10-yard line to punt this one away. The snap is good. The kick's away. It's a line drive floater. It's going to be fielded. And avoiding one tackle, now trying to get it to the outside, and he will, down the far sideline, and then being knocked out of bounds, and probably a late hit as well. Did they get a penalty on that?
Keelan Allen on the carry.
Does not look like it. Looked like a late hit out of bounds on the far side, but they let that go. But it's a great return by Allen, and that's going to give Merrill a short field inside the East 40-yard line at about the 37.
It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Blue Jays with 3:50 to play.
Lumberjack 37.
And they've got all 3 timeouts remaining here in this first half. Rudai, man comes in motion. Rudai's going to hand it off. They try a little counter play, and that's going nowhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. I think that was Miles Mallory. He's just a sophomore. One of the big anchors on that defensive line for the Lumberjacks. Call it a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. They're going to hand it off and try that play again, and once again not going anywhere. Maybe they'll back to the original line of scrimmage.
Stop by number 95, Miles
Mallory in on the stop again. Kilty's in there as well. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. So they try the left side twice and no luck. Let's see what they do here on 3rd down. Probable 4-down territory here for the Blue Jays with 2:46 to play in the first half. They haven't used any of their timeouts yet. And they're taking their good-natured time getting to the line of scrimmage. Rudai wants to throw again. He's got time. Throws it down the middle of the field. It's going to be intercepted again. And here he comes down the sideline. That's Ian Stahl. Stahl. And now a flag flies in. Stahl cuts it back. He's going to get it out across the 45-yard line. Probably a block in the back on that flag. Couple of flags fly in. Great return on the interception by Stahl, but they'll probably lose some yardage on the penalty, I would think. But that was Ian Stahl using his center field skills right there. He's a solid defender in center field on the baseball team, and he just went back and made the pick on that.
We have a hold on the offense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is an interception with East ball at the 48-yard line.
Well, why would you decline that penalty? They're going to give East the ball where the return finished at the 48-yard line. There was a All right, 2:08 to play first half. Lumberjacks have the football at the 48-yard line. So let's see what the Lumberjacks can do with a little over 2 minutes and 2 timeouts remaining here until halftime. Rye out of the gun. Play action, they hand it off up the middle. That's Seafelt, breaks a tackle, powering ahead. Still on his feet and now driven backwards as he neared the 45-yard line.
Stop by number 5, Ryan Coates.
Coates on the stop on the carry by Seafelt. He picked up about 7 on that. Man comes in motion. They're going to play action on the jet sweep, and now Rye wants to throw, and he wants to throw deep, and he's going to airmail it over the head of his intended receiver. He was trying to get it to his tight end Kilty out there, but well overthrown, and it'll be third down.
Intended for number 47. That's Kilty.
Third down and about 4.
Coverage by number 5.
Clock stopped with 1:39 to play until halftime.
Third down.
Rye out of the gun, Stahl behind him. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. And they're going to play action, throw it over the middle. Kilty's got it, first down. Lumberjacks, he lost the football though, and Merrill will recover it. Kilty had the first down, the ball got knocked out of his hands. And Merrill has the football again at their own 40-yard line.
Braden Mueller on the recovery for the Jays.
Braden Mueller on the fumble recovery for Merrill, and the Blue Jays have it now with 1:34 and 3 timeouts remaining. So each team with turnovers here in the final minutes of the first half. Problem is when you're Merrill and you're basically a running team, striking quickly is really not in the cards, although now they spread it out. 4 receivers in the formation. Kilty throws, he's got his man, that's caught, but not much there.
Rudai's pass complete to number 44, Noah Klug.
Noah Klug made the catch, but he was immediately taken down. They gave him 2 on that. Second down and 8. Clock continues to move down to 1:11 to play. Merrill still has 3 timeouts, 4 receivers in the formation again. Rudai wants to throw. He's got time. Still looking. Now he throws it across the middle. It's going to be caught. And the tackle not made, and the Blue Jays are going to score a touchdown. Keelan Allen made the catch. And about a 57-yard touchdown pass from Rudai to Allen. What did I say about striking quickly? Well, strike that. They just did. So the Blue Jays, with 52 seconds remaining until halftime, able to take advantage of a turnover and put points on the board here. They lead at 6-0 pending the conversion.
Ty Schuett for the point after.
Schuett will attempt to kick the extra point here. Snap is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0 Blue Jays. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium as the Merrill Blue Jays have taken the lead here just before halftime, 7-0 on a long touchdown pass. Cole Rudai to Keelan Allen for the score, and now the Lumberjacks won't have much time remaining here to try to counter and answer that score.
Schuett to kick off. Stahl is deep for the East Lumberjacks.
He installed deep near his own 5-yard line here. Schuett will kick off. It's a high end-over-end kick. Stahl's going to take it at about the 5, brings it out across the 10. The 15 misses a tackle. Now a flag flies in behind the play, and Stahl with another good return, but that's going to be a penalty marked off, probably an illegal block in the back.
Stahl the carry in the return. Schuett kick, chase him out. Flags down.
So Lumberjacks would have good field position there. But that'll be marked off on a block in the back. First flag is sitting way back at the 29-yard line. So instead of having the ball out near the between the 45 and 50-yard line, it is going to be marked back down inside the 20. Going to mark it off from the 25-yard line. They're going to mark it at about the 18, so that's where the Lumberjacks will have it. First and 10 on their own 18, just 44 seconds remaining until halftime. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. Rye out of the gun. They're just going to hand it off up the middle. Not much doing there. Falling forward near the 20-yard line. Pickup of a couple by Seafeld.
Stop by number 73, Brayden Mueller.
And it's going to be 2nd down and 8, but they're just going to let the clock roll, it appears. Lumberjacks will get the football to start the second half. I don't know if they're going to use a timeout here. Rye's going over to the sideline. They're just going to let the clock run. Do they have to run another play? I don't think they do. They're just going to, or did they call a timeout? They did. Nope, they did not. The clock will run out, and that'll be the end of the first half with Merrill leading 7-0. Our halftime is brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better, live better. Innovative Health. And we'll be back with some halftime adjustments that both teams can look for, brought to you by Innovative Health. When we return, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Tom King back here at Jay Stadium. It's halftime. Brought to you on Zaleski Sports by Innovative Health in Weston. Looking for some halftime adjustments for both of these teams. For the Lumberjacks, it's just a question of getting their offense going. They've not been able to do much of anything against this very stout Merrill defense. They haven't been able to get Ian Stahl untracked yet on the ground. And they did throw one long pass to Meverton, but that's about it, or to Henry Moss, that is, and have not been able to get much going through the air either. So for East, it's a question of getting their offense going. And for Merrill, it's a question of finishing drives and avoiding turnovers. They've turned the ball over twice on interceptions in East territory. Otherwise, they might be farther ahead in this game. They took the opening possession and marched it down inside the 20, turned it over on downs, and then a couple of interceptions by the Lumberjacks stopped Merrill drives in East territory as well. So they can limit the turnovers in the second half, and they have the lead now in a low-scoring game. You love to have the lead at halftime, even though East will get the football to begin the second half. Our halftime adjustments are brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better and live better. Innovative Health. We'll take a break and come back with more. Get set for the second half. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
under the direction of Ellie Wilbur, your Merrill Blue Jay marching Jays.
Tom King back here at Jay Stadium. We're at halftime where the Merrill Blue Jays lead the Wausau East Lumberjacks 7-0, scoring a late touchdown at the end of the first half, a 57-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback Rudai to the receiver Kalen Allen, and the extra point made it 7-0. For the Lumberjacks in the first half, not much doing offensively, just 74 total yards net. Unofficially, 42 rushing yards, led by Cash Seafelt with 32 passing yards. That was one completion to Henry Moss for Cam Rye. For Merrill, 105 rushing yards net, led by Yankee with 52, Rudai with 44, 59 passing yards, 57 of those coming on the touchdown pass from Rudai to Allen. So not much doing offensively. The Lumberjacks do have a couple of interceptions. They haven't been able to take advantage of them. In fact, after one interception late in the first half, they gave it back on a fumble on a completed pass that would have been a first down near midfield for the Lumberjacks, actually in Merrill territory, and Merrill was able to then convert that into the touchdown to give them the lead here going into the second half. Lumberjacks will get the football to begin the second half of action. East will have another game on Saturday next week. They'll host the Lakeland Thunderbirds in their next matchup. Merrill has a tough one on the road at Tomahawk next Friday night. 2 games remaining in the regular season for East, Lakeland and Antigo. For Merrill, they've got Tomahawk on the road before finishing at home against Rhinelander on October 17th. Our game brought to you in part tonight by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local quality family. Well, the Lumberjacks will get first shot to see if they can do something with the football. Wind still blowing hard. It's a crosswind here at Jay Stadium, going from south to north. Actually going from west to east. My mistake. West to east here in Merrill. Sun shouldn't be a problem for these players now. The sun dropping down a bit in the west. The Lumberjack crowd on the far side still in full sunshine. It's a hot one here today, especially on this artificial turf. Lumberjacks on the field awaiting the Merrill kick team. And we'll get set to go. Ty Schuett handling the kickoffs for the Blue Jays. Ian Stahl back deep. It's a squib kick going to be taken by one of the Yep men at the 30, the 35, and then getting knocked out of bounds on the return was Connor Machi for the Lumberjacks. East will have good field position. They're going to mark him down at the 41-yard line. First and 10 Lumberjacks from their own 41.
Return to the spot of the fumble. It'll be East ball at the 41-yard line.
That ball was actually fumbled by Machi, but went out of bounds. Lumberjacks will send 2 receivers out to the far side. Tanner Kostrowski and Kildee over there. 3 receivers there. 2 to the near side. Rye empty backfield. He wants to throw. Here comes the rush. He steps up, avoids a tackle. Now he's going to pull it down and run with the football. He's got a little bit of running room, turns it upfield, and gets it out of bounds across the 45 near the 47.
Pushed out by number 12, Remington Skick.
Remington Skick on the tackle. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Pickup of about 8 on that for Cam Rye.
Second down.
And it's a second down and a couple here for the Lumberjacks. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side again. Empty backfield for Rye. He wants to throw. Throws it, it's complete. First down, going down to his knees to make the catch.
Number 5, Moss.
Henry Moss on the catch for the first down inside Merrill territory at the 46-yard line.
Lumberjacks will have a first down in Blue Jay territory.
Wind is really blowing now. I would imagine that's going to affect the ball in flight, especially on long passes that cross wind, but the Lumberjacks look like they're going to stay in the air. Rye wants to throw again. He throws. It's going to be well incomplete. Receiver and quarterback not on the same page right there. Meverden ran the wrong route, or Rye thinking he was going to cut inside, threw the ball inside as Meverden was going toward the sideline. Incomplete.
We have a hold against the defense.
And a defensive holding call against Merrill is going to help the Lumberjacks out despite the incomplete pass. And it's a first down for East, so a major mistake by the Blue Jays gives the Lumberjacks a first down, and the ball moved all the way up to the 36-yard line of Merrill. East trying to move down the field and get the equalizer here if they can. Merrill leads it here 7-0. Meverden splits out wide to the near side. Rye's got two in the backfield with him this time. Merrill showing blitz. Now they back off. Rye wants to throw again. He wants to throw deep. He wants to throw deep to Meverden. It's going to be overthrown. That ball got up in the jet stream. Meverden was well covered, but the ball was overthrown by about 2 or 3 yards, and it's incomplete. Second down and 10. Lumberjacks take their shot there. Good coverage by Merrill, though, running with Meverden down the field. So now you're incomplete on 1st and 10. So now you got to think about what you want to do here. It's obviously 4-down territory, I would think, for the Lumberjacks. So you can keep it on the ground here if you want, but they haven't run a running play yet here in the second half. They've got Stahl behind Rye in the gun. And he's going to get the football. Now he cuts it back, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. Lost the football in the secondary, and Merrill has it. Back the other way and out of bounds. Coming up with that fumble, Keelan Allen recovers it in the air as Stahl had busted it open for first down yardage and had the ball stripped from behind. I didn't see who stripped the football, but it popped up in the air. Allen grabbed it and brought it back for Merrill out across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. So a turnover gives the ball back to the Blue Jays here with 10:57 to play in the third quarter.
1st and 10, Merrill Blue Jays.
So now it's up to the Lumberjack defense to slow this Merrill offense down. And now with the lead, you got to believe Merrill's going to keep it on the ground, up the middle, positive yardage before being gang tackled. Taking it up the middle. Kanan Yankee on the carry. He picked up about 8 on that. Xander Klein on the stop, and then a gang tackle for the Lumberjacks. Second down and a couple. Rudai out of the gun. He wants to throw out in the flat. He's got a man, but that's going nowhere. They're going to throw him for a loss. The pass was complete to Allen, but Stahl was able to wrap him up and drive him backwards. They're going to give him a loss of about 5 on that, so call it third down and about 7. Our game brought to you in part by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Man comes in motion. Rudai takes the snap. He wants to throw. He's got it out in the flat, incomplete. He short hopped his intended receiver, trying to get it out to Jaden Chase. Incomplete, and now it's 4th down and long, and probably a punting situation here for Merrill. So the turnover at this point doesn't hurt the Lumberjacks, as Merrill looks like they will be punting the ball away.
Alex Bushar on the punt for the Blue Jays.
And they got a quick 3 and out, so
back is number 1.
Lumberjacks get the ball back as they will try to tie this game up. 9:36 to play here, third quarter. Merrill drops back. Snap is good. And the punt is a line drive. Didn't go very far, but it's going to take a Merrill roll. And it's going to roll dead near the 25, maybe the 24-yard line. So that ball barely cleared the players at the line of scrimmage and then rolled dead at about the 29 or the 24-yard line. That's where the Lumberjacks will have it, 1st and 10 on their own 24. Our game brought to you in part by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto. Great deals on tires that fit your needs. A sure thing to get back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto. Two receivers to the far side. Wing left, Stahl behind Rye out of the gun. They're going to give it to Ian Stahl, and he dances through traffic, falls forward across the 25, out near the 29.
The carry. Stopped by number 70, Mason Block.
Picked up about 5 on that. Call it 2nd and 5 for the Lumberjacks. Meverton splits out far to the far side. Nobody covering the East player near the near side. Now they slide somebody out. Rye's now they're going to get a whistle, and what are we going to get? Timeout called by the Lumberjacks. Is that a timeout called by the Lumberjacks? Or was that a penalty called against the Lumberjacks? Going to be a penalty against East. Pre-snap penalty is going to mark them back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd down and 10.
Penalties against Wausau.
Didn't see what that penalty was. No signal. Probably a legal procedure. So 4 receivers in the formation this time for Cam Rye. Sophomore played his first game at quarterback on the varsity last week in a win over Medford. East looked really good against Medford last week. They haven't been able to get much going today. Here comes the blitz. Rye steps up. He avoids the blitz. Now he's going to be wrapped up. He tries to get rid of the football. It's going to be incomplete. And they're going to call it intentional grounding on Cam Rye. The only player in the vicinity, I think, was an offensive lineman. So it's probably going to be a penalty and a loss of down here, although one of the officials is talking about it over there. Was there a receiver in the formation? Are they going to pick up the flag? It looks like they will. They're going to pick up the flag. No intentional grounding, as the far side officials saw a receiver in the area. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Lumberjacks.
Penalty flag was picked up. It's 3rd and 10.
Rye eluded the initial. Well, they've got 2nd down on the. I think it should be 3rd down, but they're going to say 2nd down. All right, Rye wants to throw. Now he rolls out away from pressure. He's got some running room. He's going to pull it down and run with the football. He's going to get 1st down yardage and more before getting pushed out of bounds. It's a 1st down for East. No penalty flags on the field as he gets it out across the 40 near the 44-yard line. You're going to mark him at the 43. 1st down run for Cam Rye. About 18 yards on that scamper for Rye. 1st and 10. Lumberjacks at their own 43-yard line. Closer to the 44 is where they mark it now. Rye wants to throw again. He wants to throw deep to Meverton. Incomplete. Good coverage. Meverton made a diving attempt, and now a flag is going to fly in, and they're going to call interference. That's a late flag, but it looks like interference is going to be the call, as Meverton had single coverage out there. I don't know if the officials saw a jersey grab or what it was, but as Meverton dove for the football, it was incomplete, but the flag comes in, and it's going to be interference against the Blue Jays. And it'll be a 1st down for the Lumberjacks. So they mark off the penalty into Merrill territory at the 41-yard line. Meverton hasn't been able to get much separation from his defender out there, but They've tried that long shot a couple of times. First and 10 East. Rye out of the gun. Stahl behind him. And they're going to give it. No, they're going to fake giving it to Stahl, and now Rye gets taken down. They're trying to take the football away from him, and they're going to say he did. The defender came in, grabbed Cam Rye, and stole the football out of his hands.
Merrill ball. Nemitz on the takeaway.
On the takeaway was William Nemitz. Nemitz took it away from Rye. I think Rye was going to hand that ball off to Stahl and decided not to, and he didn't have full grasp on it, and that allowed Nemitz to come in and just rip the ball out of his hands as they went to the ground. So another turnover on the Lumberjacks. That's been the problem today. Turnovers has been the problem for East as they get something going and then turn the ball over. So Merrill gets the ball back here. And they're going to hand it off straight up the middle, running room. Bouncing it outside and positive yardage out across midfield and into East territory. Yankee on the carry, got it to about the 48-yard line of the Lumberjacks. Pickup of about 8, call it 2nd and 2. Our game brought to you in part by Domtar. Join the team at Domtar Paper in Rothschild. Proud to support Wausau area high school athletics. Domtar Paper Mill, North Grand Avenue in Rothschild. 2nd and 2 for the Blue Jays. And they're going to hand it off and try the right side. Now a cutback. Nice cut. First down yardage. That was Yankee on the carry again. He picked up first down yardage inside the 45 to about the 42. 7:37 to play here, third quarter. Merrill leading 7-0. Not only a defensive struggle, but a lot of turnovers in this contest. Rudai out of the gun. He's going to hand it off straight up the middle. And not much there. Driven backward after a short gain.
Yankee on the carry. Stopped by number 99 for East. Second down.
They say Yankee on the carry for 2 yards there. 2nd down and 8. I thought that was a different player with a number in the 20s, but we'll double check that. I think it was. Got a different running back in there right now. 2nd down and 8. And they're going to hand it off. And now a cutback. Nice cutback. Positive yardage. Hard run right there for Aiden Drake. Aiden Drake picking up positive yardage down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Going to be 3rd down now and about 5.
3rd down.
3rd down and 5 for the Blue Jays. Once again, the East defense trying to get off the field here, although I would think this is 4-down territory for Merrill. Two receivers split out to the near side, one to the far side. And they're going to hand it off straight up the middle and first down yardage. Running back driven backwards, but not before he picked up the first down. Trying to see who that was on the carry. That was Drake again, I believe.
Yankee on the carry.
Yankee on the carry.
Stopped by number 99. 95, Mallory.
Yankee on the carry picks up the first down at about the 32-yard line.
First down.
So Merrill grinding it out just like they want to do right now with the lead here in the second half. Wear out this East defense and continue to move the chains. Hopefully put points on the board at the other end. Rudai's going to hand it off again. This is Yankee again. He cuts it back, dancing through traffic, and he's breaking tackles. He's going to have another first down, depending on where they mark the football. Maybe going to mark him a little short. They're going to say he got down to the 22. That may be.
Stopped by Stahl.
They're going to say it's going to be a yard short. Pickup of 9 on the carry for Yankee right there. Now Merrill just grinding it out here. And a handoff again up the middle. This is Yankee dancing through traffic, dragging tacklers, and now he's going to be knocked down inside the 15. And that's another first down for Merrill. And if they can punch another touchdown in right here, even though there's over a quarter left to play, the Lumberjacks are going to find themselves in big trouble. They just haven't been able to generate enough offense to come back from a two-score deficit. Here's the handoff on the quick hitter. That's Yankee dancing through traffic again, moving the pile and getting down inside the 10. Down to about the 7.
Initial contact by Fells. Second down.
Second down and about 4 here for the Blue Jays. They can get a first down inside the 5. Now we're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a timeout called by Merrill.
Timeout.
Well, one official pointed toward East, one official pointed toward Merrill. I think it's a Merrill timeout. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
And we're back here.
For hydration.
They're going to extend the timeout for a water break here, and I can tell you that our game is brought to you in part by Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. So it's pretty clear to see what Merrill wants to do right now. They're going to just continue to pound the ball inside to Cannon Yankee. And this Lumberjack defense probably a bit gassed at this point, not hitting Yankee until he's 2 or 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he's able to carry tacklers with him to pick up additional yardage. Second down and about 4 for the Blue Jays. The ball at the 7-yard line. Out of the gun. They're going to hand it off. Try the right side. Breaking a tackle, cutting it back, and then dragged backwards. Got near the 5. Going to be short of the first down. Some good pursuit by the Lumberjack defense that time, as Yankee was able to break the first tackle, but then was met by 2 or 3 white jerseys. They're going to mark him short of the first down by about a half a yard. Third down and short here for Merrill, just inside the 5-yard line. They have not taken a snap under center yet, even in short yardage plays. Rudai out of the gun again, inside handoff, and he's not going to get there. Yankee is gang tackled. He ran into a wall that time. A number of Lumberjacks in there, including Ian Stahl.
Yankee on the carry, initial stop by number 15, Seatfeld. Fourth down.
Seatfeld was in there as well. Xander Klein on the stop, and it's going to be 4th down and a couple here. Loss on the play. Merrill, of course, they're going to try a field goal here. They're going to try a field goal here to go up by 10. Ball's going to be marked at about the 12-yard line. Snap is good. Kick is up. And the kick is good. And it's 10-0 Merrill. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service.
Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
Working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium, 2:19 to play third quarter. The Lumberjacks have left themselves a window now by stiffing and allowing just a field goal instead of a touchdown there.
Donated back some funds.
So it's going to be East getting the ball back here. Ty Schuett with the field goal. And it's 10-0 Blue Jays.
Stall is deep for Wausau.
It's another squib kick. Going to take a bounce fielded by one of the up men, and he immediately falls to the ground. That's Connor Machi, not going to risk a fumble here, and goes down at about the 32-yard line.
Schuett's kick was
And that's where
number 4, Maschke.
East will have the football, 1st and 10 from there. Our game brought to you by And we're back here. A little technical difficulties, but we have our power back, and we have an injury timeout on the field. One of the Lumberjacks is down, hurt, one of the linemen. That's Tyler Stashik. It's being attended to, and Lumberjacks have moved the football. They've got it across midfield now at the 49-yard line. A couple of runs for Ian Stahl has moved the football out to the 49 of Merrill. Blue Jays leading 10-0, a minute 53 to play here in the third quarter. One of our great sponsors is Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelectric.com. So it's going to be second down and short here. Second down and a couple.
The Brewers still lead the Chicago Cubs 9-1.
So East will come to the line directly from the sideline huddle. 4 receivers in the formation. And Rye wants to throw. They pick up the blitz. They want to throw deep again. They've got a man, and it's going to be overthrown by 3 yards. Kostrowski got behind his man inside the 20-yard line, and Rye airmailed it a couple of yards too far, and it's incomplete, and it's going to be third down and short now for the Lumberjacks. They took another shot downfield and just have not been able to connect on those here today. Rye, hard snap. They hand it up the middle to Seafeld, and he goes nowhere. Dropped right at the initial point of attack. Coming in to make the stop for Merrill was Noah Klug.
Stop by number 44, Noah Klug.
It's going to be fourth down and a couple.
Fourth down.
Call it no gain on that. Fourth down and a big play here for the Lumberjacks. As they continue to trail 10-0. A minute 19 to play here in the third quarter. Big play right here for the Lumberjacks. They got one of the offensive linemen, one of the defensive linemen in as a blocking back this time. Mallory's in there in a blocking situation. Play action. Rye rolls out and he gets sacked. He stumbled, and then one of the Blue Jays was able to corral him. Hunter Opper makes the stop after Rye stumbled. And Merrill takes over on downs. Once again, a short yardage situation, and the Lumberjacks could not convert, and Merrill will take over with 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. They have the ball, 1st and 10 on the Lumberjack 45-yard line. Blue Jays come to the line, and once again, they've got 4 receivers in the formation, but you got to believe they just want to grind it out. They're going to hand it off up the middle. That's Yankee again, and now a flag flies in. Probably going to be a hold. That's probably going to come back. Now another flag.
Tackle by number 15, Seafeld. There's a penalty.
Picked up about 7 on that, but that's coming back on a hold, I would think. Clock stopped, 44 seconds to play here in the third. His holding call against Merrill. Our game brought to you by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. So the ball marked all the way back to the 45-yard line of the Blue Jays.
Repeat, first down, 1st and 20.
First down and 20 for Merrill. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. And they're going to hand it off. Nice move, but not much there. Made a nice move on the initial tackler. Yankee again, and this time he got knocked down. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be third down at about 20. And one of the Lumberjacks players is cramped up. Yankee was helping him stretch it out.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter now, and Merrill with the lead. They lead at 10-0. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium. Merrill facing a second down and long. Actually, it should be third down. Third down and 20, right? Third down? Second down. All right. Now we're going to get a flag flying in. Going to be against the Blue Jays.
False start against the Jays.
False start, and that'll back them up even further. Ball marked back at the 41-yard line. Rudai takes the snap. He rolls out. He's going to run with the football. Now he cuts it back, and he's going to be knocked down after a short pickup.
Rudai on their quarterback keeper. Stopped by number 99, McEachin.
Malcolm McEachin on the stop. Third down and long for Merrill. Blue Jays will take as much time as they can in the huddle, I would imagine. Keep that clock rolling. They lead at 10-0. Now we're going to get a whistle and a timeout called by the Blue Jays, and we'll take one as well.
Merrill.
Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Tom King back here at Jay Stadium. Third down and 21 here for the Blue Jays. Big play here to get the Lumberjack defense to try to get East the ball back here. Rudai sends a man in motion. Snaps on the ground.
Prior to the snap, we have a false start.
False start.
Offense.
Penalty against Merrill. That'll back him up.
Scrimmage, still third down.
The snap was on the ground. But the penalty called before that snap, so they'll do it again, but 5 yards further back. It's 3rd and 26. Stahl and Meverton are back deep, trying not to allow the big play here. Man comes in motion. Rudai wants to throw. He's got time. Here comes the pressure. He's going to throw it deep. Good coverage out there. It's going to be intercepted by the Lumberjacks. Going up to make the pick was Ian Stahl. Was he inbounds? Yes, he was. Interception for East inside the 25-yard line. An athletic catch again by Stahl on the interception, and the Lumberjacks have the ball back here.
Intercepted by number 0.
Ian Stahl with his second pick of the day and gives East the ball back on their own 22-yard line. Still plenty of time, trailing by 10 points, 11:09 to play in regulation. But now Lumberjacks have a long way to go here, and they have not been able to consistently move the football on offense. Cam Rye out of the gun once again. And they're going to hand it off. This is Stahl trying to bounce it outside, but he's going to be wrapped up and dropped. Did he lose the football? He did. Did it go out of bounds or not? The official signal, I believe it's out of bounds. It'll remain East football. Once again, that ball came loose.
Injury timeout.
And we've got an injured Blue Jay on the field, and while they tend to him, we'll take a timeout as the Lumberjacks will keep the ball, but they lost yardage on the play. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
And we're back here. The injured Merrill player, Hunter Opper, walked off the field under his own power, so that's always good to see. Lumberjacks did fumble that ball. It went out of bounds. East retains possession, but they lose about 3 yards on the play. Call it 2nd down and 13. Rye wants to throw, and he wants to throw deep. It's going to be short. Meverton's got to come back. It's going to be picked off, and it's going to be a pick 6 for the Blue Jays. That ball hung up in the air forever, and it allowed Kalen Allen to run underneath it and run it back for a touchdown, and that'll pretty much do it here, as the Blue Jays are now up 16-0 with 10:49 to play. Still time, but the way the East offense has been playing today, you got to believe that a 3-score deficit is going to be too much for them to overcome. A pick 6 for Keelan Allen. And another turnover for the Lumberjacks, just plagued by turnovers today. So they will kick or attempt to kick the extra point here. Snap is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. 17-0 Merrill. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium. The homecoming crowd having a good time here today as they are in command of this game, playing very well, especially on the defensive side of the ball, and they lead at 17-0 on the interception return for a touchdown by Keelan Allen. He's got a long touchdown reception on offense and now a pick 6 on defense. Big day for Allen here today. And Merrill will kick off. Ian Stahl back deep for the Lumberjacks, but most of the kicks today have been the short squib variety. They're not going to let Stahl try to run him back. Now they will kick it deep, and it's going to go into the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 20 for the Lumberjacks. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Lead Car Toyota. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including their state-of-the-art collision center. Find them on North 20th Avenue in Wausau.
Lumberjacks will take over. 1st and 10 on their
10:49 to play here in regulation. 17-0 the score. Merrill with the lead. East with the football. 1st and 10 on their own 20. Rye's going to hand it off, and positive yardage out across the 25 to about the 26. Stahl on the carry. Picked up about 6 on that.
Jay Steinagel and Brayton. Jay Steinagel.
Second down and a long 4 here for the Lumberjacks. And they're going to hand it off to Stahl again. He breaks through, now makes a move, and now he's off to the races. And I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Ian Stahl's going to go the distance, and the Lumberjacks are on the board. Ian Stahl busts a big one here.
Wausau's touchdown.
We've got an injury timeout. A couple of Blue Jays players, linemen, are back near the line of scrimmage down with injuries as Stahl busts a long one. That was about 73 yards, something like that, on the run for Stahl. And just like that, the Lumberjacks give themselves life here with 10:10 to play on the long touchdown run by Ian Stahl. While they tend to the injured Blue Jays, we'll take a break here. It's 17-6 pending the conversion. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Is a half-court shot a good investment strategy? Yeah, that's one question your bank will never ask. Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Your bank will also never call, email, or text asking for your username, password, or PIN. That's a total scammer move. Abbey Bank and the American Bankers Association are teaming up to help you spot scams, fight fraud, and protect your money. Think you can outsmart the scammers? Test your scam IQ at banksneverasksthat.com. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here where the Merrill Blue Jay defense just lost 2 linemen on the same play, both walking off gingerly, one being helped off. So with 10:10 to play, their defense is going to be tested now. The next man up on the defensive line. Lumberjacks are going to try to kick the extra point here. Gio Gomez. So Gomez will attempt the extra point. And it is a big extra point. Rye is the holder. Snaps a little bit high. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 17-7. We'll take a quick break and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium. Lumberjacks break through with the big play. Long touchdown run for Ian Stahl, 17-7 now. And now the Merrill offense will try to grind it out on the ground again while the East defense tries to get a stop and get the ball back. Still trail by 10 points. You need to get 2 possessions here. So you need the defense to get a quick turnover here to get the ball back. Gomez will kick off. The wind is still really howling crosswind here at Jay Stadium. There's the kick. It's an onside kick, and it's going to be fielded by Merrill. Man, I don't know if you try it this early. Merrill's going to have great field position at about the 49-yard line. It was a good job by one of the up men, Hunter Opper, to recover that fumble and fall on it. Or recover that onside kick and fall on it.
On their own 49.
And so now a short field for the Blue Jays. Still 10 minutes to play in this one. Tight formation, double wing to the right. Rudai going to hand it off, and they try it up the middle. Not much doing there for Yankee. He breaks tackles, but he's going to be knocked down. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard or 2 on that, I guess. 2 yards on the pickup.
Second down.
Got it inside the 50 into East Territory at the 49-yard line. Call it 2nd down and 8. Yankee's been the workhorse today for this Blue Jay squad. Rudy has done his share of carrying the football as well. They'll take as much time as they can in the huddle. Man comes in motion to the near side. They hand it off and try the left side. And a cutback. Yankee breaking tackles, and then he's going to be wrapped up and driven backwards. See where they give him forward progress. They're going to give him forward progress near the 45-yard line. Going to be well short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down at about 5. Clock continues to roll, under 9 minutes now. And they're going to hand it off inside again. Knocked down short of the first down on the carry that time for Merrill. Aiden Drake. And going to be shy of the first down by a couple. Aiden Kilty on the stop. It's going to be 4th down and a couple. Obviously, they'll go for it here. A couple of Lumberjacks leaving the field. Looks like Xander Klein going off a little bit gimpy. 4th down and short. And they're going to play action. Rudy's going to run with the football. He's got running room. He's got first down yardage and more. Now cuts it back, breaks a tackle, and is going to be knocked down, but not until he gets inside the 30-yard line. And a first down for the Blue Jays, and they keep that clock rolling.
For a Merrill Blue Jay, first down.
Well, that was the spot right there for the Lumberjacks to really get back into it if they could have gotten a stop. Instead, Rudy with the designed keeper around the right side picks up the first down and more. 1st and 10, Blue Jays at the 30-yard line. Rudy, man in motion, jet sweep. They're going to try the left side, and they're going to get big yardage and more. They get it down to about the 25-yard line. That looked like he was going to pick up more yardage than that. East strung that out. A couple of Lumberjacks wanted a hold there on the edge. They didn't get it. Ball's going to be marked at the 25. Pickup of about 5 on the carry. 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Jays. Rudy takes the snap, inside handoff, now bouncing it outside, and big running room for Yankee once again. He's going to be dragged out of bounds.
19 on the carry.
And it's another first down for the Blue Jays, and they just keep the chains moving and the clock rolling as well. Ball's going to be marked at about the 11-yard line, it looks like. And they'll be able to get a first down. Near the, they've got it marked at about the 12, so they can get a first down near the 2. Rudy takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Designed run. Finds a hole. Dragged down, but not before he gets it down inside the 5-yard line. Going to be short of the first down, but they're going to mark him down at the 4. It's going to be 2nd down and a couple from the 4-yard line. And they're liking this. They're moving the football and running the clock down to 6:18 to play here now. And if they punch this in, you can put this one in the books for Merrill, I would imagine. 17-7 right now. Another touchdown makes it a 3-possession game again. We're going to get a timeout called. An injured Lumberjack down on the field. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Tom King back here at Jay Stadium. That's Ian Stahl, I think, who's walking off the field very gingerly. A number of these players on both teams play both offense and defense, and got to believe that's taking its toll at this point in the game, especially in the heat. You don't expect to be playing in 80-degree temperatures in early October. Might have been Connor Machi. I can't tell if it's 0 or 4 on the number. Anyway. Blue Jays line it up. Inside handoff. Yankee is going to take it to the end zone untouched. And Merrill will score again. And it's 23-7. Big day for Kanan Yankee on this homecoming day for Merrill. In front of a nice-sized crowd here. As we mentioned at the beginning, the Silver M Club is here. They have a very active organization of former high school football players here from Merrill. They've got a program tonight in town. They've had a number of things happening yesterday and today as well. And a number of the former players were introduced before the game. Now they'll line up. Schuett will try the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 24-0 Blue Jays. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
And we're back here at Blue Jay Stadium in Merrill. Lumberjacks will get the football back here, but they are running out of time. They trail 24-7 now with 5:50 to play. Too many turnovers today for the Lumberjacks. Not only did it give Merrill too many opportunities, it also stymied a lot of opportunities East had as well. Lumberjacks will try to rebound next Saturday afternoon as they host Lakeland at Tom Field. Merrill has a tough matchup on the road next week. They go to Tomahawk. The Hatchets playing pretty good football this season. Here's the kick. And it's a long one, and it's going to go into the end zone over Meverden's head, and the Lumberjacks will have it 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Our game brought to you in part by Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau, offering a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at greatlakescheese.com. So East comes to the line. Cam Rye out of the gun. Merrill showing blitz. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Not much there. Seafelt on the carry. He powers forward. Got it out across the 25 to about the 26. 6 tough yards for Cash Seafelt right there.
Second down.
Maybe gave him 7 on that. Call it 2nd and 3. But running the football up the middle is not going to get it done right now as the clock moves down to 5.5 minutes. Merrill will be very happy to allow East to run it up the middle as much as they want at this point. 4 receivers in the formation this time. Rye wants to throw. He's got his man. That's complete. And first down yardage and more. Cutting back and now getting knocked out of bounds. Henry Moss on the catch. And first down yardage for the Lumberjacks out across the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it at about the 44. First down for the Lumberjacks from there. 5:06 to play. Clock stopped while they move the chains. Rye out of the gun. Straight drop. Throws it out in the flat. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Moss again. Peyton Zimmerman was there on the coverage. Might have got a hand on that.
Peyton Zimmerman. Second down.
Second down and 10. Clock stopped. 5:02 to play. Our game brought to you by Design Theory 19, the industry leader for both residential and commercial design, bringing fresh, unique ideas to remodeling projects and new construction. That's their passion. Learn more at designtheory19.com. Three receivers in the formation, running back behind Rye. There's the snap, another inside handoff. And this is Seafelt. He's got first down yardage and more along the far side and then goes out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds.
Into Merrill territory at about the 42-yard line. First and 10 for the Lumberjacks from there.
Lumberjacks will have a first down.
East moving the football, but it's probably going to be too little too late. 3 receivers sent to the near side, 2 to the far side. 5 receivers in the formation here for Cam Ryan, an empty backfield. Merrill showing blitz. Here it comes. Rye's got to get rid of the football. Now he's flushed, gets away from the sack. He's going to pull it down and run, cuts back, breaks a tackle. First down and more across the 30 into about the 29-yard line. Nice scramble by Cam Rye, avoiding the sack on the blitz by the Blue Jays. They're going to get him a first down near the 30-yard line.
First down.
Clock continues to roll, 4:38 to play. Rye wants to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Meverden.
For number 1, Meverden. Falls incomplete.
Second down and 10 for the Lumberjacks.
36 had the coverage. That's Cleveland. Second down.
Clock stopped, 4:25 to play. 4 receivers in the formation this time for the Lumberjacks. Rye wants to throw. They pick up the blitz. He throws across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Good coverage.
Number 13, Kostrowski.
Trying to get it to Tanner Kostrowski. Good coverage by the Blue Jays, and it's third down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Clock stopped, 4:21 to play. Rye, here comes a big blitz. He rolls away from one, and then he's going to avoid the sack again. Now he throws it up for grabs. It's going to be incomplete. There was a receiver in formation. He was just trying to get rid of the football. And Rye is slow to get up. 2 teammates are helping him up there. Incomplete. It's going to be fourth down for the Lumberjacks. And we're going to get a whistle, timeout, an injured Lumberjack on the far side. That looks like it's Aiden Kildee. We'll take a timeout as well. 4:13 to play. Merrill in command. They lead at 24-7. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
And we're back here at Blue Jay Stadium. Where East is trying to march down and score some points here at the end, despite trailing big 24-7. Too many turnovers today, as we've talked about, for the Lumberjacks. Interceptions, fumbles. So a 4th down and 10 here for East. Merrill can close it out right here if they can get a stop. Rye out of the gun. They only rush 4. He's going to throw it deep. It's going to be caught by Moss. 1st down and more. Breaking tackles. He's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown for the Lumberjacks on a 4th and 10. Rye threw that one just as he was being grabbed, and Moss went up against the defender. There was another East player in the area as well. Moss caught the football, takes it in for the score. It's 24-13. And they will attempt to kick the extra point here. That would make it a 10-point game with 4:05 to play. Gomez, the kicker. The snap's a little bit low. It's down. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Gomez point after attempt is good.
24-14 now. Merrill will get the football back here when we return. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here at Jay Stadium, where the Blue Jay defense will look to close out, or the Blue Jay offense will look to close out this homecoming game. They're going to get the ball back here after the Lumberjacks score a touchdown to pull within 10. 4:05 to play, so a couple of first downs. East has just one timeout remaining to stop the clock. And the kick is a squib kick. It'll be another attempt at an onside kick, recorded and recovered by Merrill. Riker Remington recovers the onside kick, and it'll be Merrill football.
Blue Jays will take over 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line.
47-yard line is where the ball is marked. Two receivers to the near side, but I'd be shocked if Merrill throws the football in this situation. And they'll just hand it off. This is Yankee again trying to spin away, and he's going to be dropped for a loss this time.
Kenyon Yankee on the carry.
On the stop.
Stop by number 5-1.
Danny Fells getting in there for a stop
Loss of 1 for the Jays.
for the Lumberjacks, junior linebacker, defensive lineman. 2nd down and 11. And they'll take as much time off the clock as they can in the huddle. Slowly walk to the line. Rudai takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Yankee again, trying the right side. First down yardage and more. Down inside the 45, close to the 40-yard line of the Lumberjacks. Some good cutback running right there by Yankee. He's having a huge day for the Blue Jays. And it's a first down. Clock rolling under 3 minutes now to go. And they're going to hand it off to Yankee again, and up the middle, breaking tackle, still on his feet, deep into the secondary before he's dragged down again. And another first down for Merrill.
For the South, for the Lumberjacks. It's enough for a Merrill Blue Jay. First down.
So the Blue Jay offense doing what they have to do here to close this game out. Running hard, picking up first downs. We go down close to 2 minutes to play. Another tight formation here. Rudai's going to hand it off to Yankee again, dancing away, picks up yardage, positive yardage down inside the 20. Coming up, we'll have the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com.
2nd and short. Timeout. Wausau.
Lumberjacks taking a timeout here. We'll keep it right here with 1:40 to play. A reminder, Lumberjacks back in action a week from today. They've got Lakeland at Tom Field. They finish up with 2 home games, Lakeland and Anago. The Blue Jays will play at Tomahawk next Friday night and then finish the regular season at home against Rhinelander. Always a traditional battle between the Hodags and the Blue Jays. Merrill should be pretty close to getting a playoff spot with this victory today. Lumberjack playoff hopes are pretty much dashed at this point with this loss. A very happy homecoming today for this Merrill Blue Jay team and the school. They do a lot of things. They do homecoming right up here in Merrill. Everybody involved, and they got the Silver M Club, the old football players that come back. A lot of them come back for this game, and they've got other activities going on around town yesterday and today. The band played. We should mention that. It was an outstanding performance at halftime by the Merrill marching band. They were really good. Rudai takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, running up the middle, and he's going to get knocked down, but not until he gets inside the 10-yard line, and another first down.
Stop by number 4. Stop by number 4, Mashke, and number 23, Gomez.
They'll just be able to take a knee now.
First down.
East will not be able to stop the clock. So Merrill can go into victory formation here. Disappointing day for the Lumberjacks. Just too many turnovers and mistakes for this East team today. They could not come back from those. Scored a couple of touchdowns here in the second half, but just dug themselves too big of a hole to get out of. Rudai's going to take it. They're going to try to punch in another score. Handoff up the middle. Breaking tackles, moving the pile and taking it down to the 1 yard line. That play looked like it was over early. It was Noah Klug on the carry.
Drug down by Seatbelt.
And he dragged tacklers down. They're going to mark him down at the 2.
The 2 yard line.
He looked like he was stopped at about the 7 or 8. They don't have to run another play. They can take a knee here, or they can try to punch it in. Looks like they are going to try to punch it in. And they will. They're going to give it to Yankee. He's going to take it in for the score. So the Blue Jays will punch in a touchdown here with 16 seconds to play, and they lead it 30-14. We'll keep it right here while they attempt the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 31-14. We'll keep it right here.
Point after attempt is good.
The Merrill Steel postgame show is coming up. Some big performances for the Blue Jays today on the ground. It was Kanan Yankee, the junior. And also Kalen Allen with a big day. He caught a long touchdown pass. He also had an interception return for a touchdown. And running the whole show, the quarterback, Cole Rudai, did a good job as well. The Merrill defense, for the most part, was able to corral the East offense, although Ian Stahl did break a long touchdown run, and they did give up a long touchdown pass here in the second half. But for the most part, especially in the first half, they were able to contain that East offense. And they forced enough turnovers to make it really impossible for the Lumberjacks to get back into this one. Here's the kick. Line drive, and that is going to bounce into the corner of the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20, but just 16 seconds remaining here for the Lumberjacks.
Start out 1st and 10 on their own 20. If you remember the cleanup crew, you were asked to meet Mr. Hahn at the concession stand at the conclusion of today's game.
$31-14. Looks like it will be your final. So Lumberjacks will have the football 1st and 10 on their own 20, but just 16 seconds remaining in this one. Rye's going to hand it off, and it's going to be Seefeld who's going to take it around the end and get knocked out of bounds with 8 seconds remaining.
Pushed out by number 36, Brody Cleveland.
So one more play, and that should do it here. They'll hand it off up the middle. Seefeld again tackled inbounds, and that'll do it. Your final score here is going to be 31-14. We'll come back with the Merrill Steel postgame show when we return. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
All right, we're back here on the Merrill Steel postgame show with Merrill head coach Jason Wadzinski. I was telling the viewers, nobody does homecoming like Merrill does, and to get the win on homecoming, that's always a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to be honest. I'm an Evergreen alum down there in Weston at DC Everest, and in terms of a homecoming from start to finish, with everything we do throughout the week, and the trees don't got nothing on the Jays.
And you bring all the old guys back, and that's a big deal as well. They get a lot of former players come back for this.
It is such a unique thing. There's no other alumni group like it in the state of Wisconsin. It's the oldest one, and to have these guys come back and kind of relish the day in the moment, in the feel with the fans and the community. It's phenomenal.
Let's talk about the game a little bit, especially on defense. All of the turnovers you forced today, Lumberjacks really couldn't get anything going until late, and it was too late by that time with all the turnovers you guys were able to create. Yeah,
That defensive unit, those guys fly to the ball. They've got to have the most takeaways in the conference. It's just what they do. We predicate ourselves off of that in getting the ball back to our offense to have more opportunities.
And pretty much everybody knows what you're going to do on offense, and yet it's hard to stop. Yankee with another big day. Your quarterback runs it very well, and you scored a long one through the air today as well, so you got to like that.
Yeah. We have the ability to pass, and when we need to, we will. But for the most part, if we can control the trenches and the line of scrimmage with the run game, that makes life easy as a head coach.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Let's bring in Keelan Allen here. You know the team's going to run the football a lot, so when they throw it, you got to take advantage of those opportunities. You were able to do that today.
Yes, sir. I was very excited. I knew it was probably going to come to me, and it just worked out. It was great.
Let's talk about the play of the defensive unit, though, because as we mentioned, a lot of turnovers, including a pick six. When you saw that ball, you were able to jump that route. You knew you had nothing but green in front of you.
Oh, yeah. So we were planning for it. We knew they were trying to set it up to number one the whole time. And I kind of just lurked away from the quarterback, and then as soon as he snapped it, I was going straight for that ball, and I hoped it would be there, and sure enough, it was.
Congratulations. Great win by your team.
Thank you very much.
You know how In the House works?
Oh, what?
Up at the camera up there, give them your name and tell them you're in the house.
Oh. I'm Keelan Allen, and I'm in the house.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here today from Blue Jay Stadium, where the Merrill Blue Jays get an impressive homecoming win. They knock off the Lumberjacks 31-14. Thanks for watching. This is Tom King, and you've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.